Welcome to Everything Currency. I'm your host Jay, and today got a quick video for you guys about proof of work, proof of stake, like cryptocurrency, how it all works, and more importantly, how you can make money from it, and some of the best ways to go about that. So first, I'm gonna do a little quick overview. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do the overview. I just Googled it, got it from found this nice infographic that kind of runs through how it goes real quick. So it says first someone requests a transaction. The requested transaction is broadcasted and a peer-to-peer, that's what P2P means, network consisting of computers known as nodes. So you got a bunch of computers, hard drives, mining equipment, that's all doing validation. So the network of nodes validates the transaction and the user status using known algorithms. So basically it's like those computers they're gonna validate if I'm trying to give Bob $20, it's gonna validate that I have $20 to give Bob, and it's gonna also validate now Bob has that $20 now that I gave it to him. So that's pretty simple to understand, right? And you have a bunch of computers doing this, so that's what keeps it immutable, is that if I take out this computer and this computer still knows, and this computer still knows, and if this computer and this computer want to try to lie and say Bob has $800, he can't, because this computer and this computer and this computer and this computer know that he doesn't have 800. So a verified transaction can involve cryptocurrency contracts, records, and any other information. For example, if the government has everything on a blockchain, and they're one city wants to look up if I'm a criminal, and another city doesn't know that, like say I'm a criminal in New York and San Jose wants to know that, they can go and check this system, and the computers in New York and Florida and everybody can confirm that, yeah, this is a criminal, and this computer can't lie and say, yeah, he is and I'm really not, because if these computers don't have proof, then they'll know. So it says it has no intrinsic value, and that is not redeemable for any commodity such as gold. Now, this is not true. It actually does have value, because with this much computing power, you can do many things. Has no physical form, that's true, and only exists on the network. Its supply is not determined by a central bank, and the network is completely decentralized, so nobody owns all this. So if this computer's in China and China says, hey, you got to shut down, well, this computer in Nevada, and this computer in Canada, and this computer in South America and whatever can still run these nodes or whatever, and still validate transactions on the blockchain, and that's how everything goes. So with proof of work is what Bitcoin runs on right now. You have a bunch of these computers, and you have a bunch of people who said, hey, this is actually worth money. People actually want this. People actually need a trustless system. They decided to go and buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hard drives and graphics cards and stuff like that. Like Nvidia had a hell of a year, a hell of an increase in revenue based on what was going on with blockchain or whatever. So this, as you can imagine, like when you have one computer, it gets hot. If you got 50 computers running in one room, imagine how hot that gets. So people are like taking mining farms to like Ireland and stuff like that, where it's really cold. So it causes a lot of problems, wastes a lot of energy. But I saw a lot of nowadays, a lot of them are running on green energy, and they got enough money now, they don't want to pay for energy, so they set up big solar farms and stuff like that to mine Bitcoin, but just to keep it going. But now you have proof of stake, which basically solves that problem. So proof of stake is like same thing as everything I just explained, except you don't need, where's it at? You don't need all these computers to validate transactions. You only need people to hold their coins, You only need people to hold their coins in a certain place, and the algorithm, they can validate blocks. So, and just like with proof of work, you validate blocks, you get paid for it. That's the incentive. With proof of stake, you hold the coins, and that's the incentive. So with that being said, that is how you make money with proof of stake. Buy some crypto, hold it up in a wallet, which is called staking it, which is basically kind of the same as like having some type of checking account or a CD account. And just make sure it's a safe crypto, and make sure that it's not going to go anywhere in the next 5 to 10 years, and it'll still be around. So if you go right here, you guys need to check out, so some of the returns on proof of stake are pretty crazy. You're not getting these returns, anywhere. Like banks are all having a big fuss about getting less than 2.47%, and they're dropping it by 0.2%, and everybody's like, oh, that's a big deal. But these are some cryptocurrencies that are proof of stake. You got ARC, Qtum, Lisk, Neo, and Energy is a new one that is pretty. You guys, check it out, do your own research, look more into it before you invest. A lot of this is very risky, but you can make a lot of money with it. So this is a proof of stake comparison of Energy, and look, you got 62% coming back. And the thing about it was, like, see, this was when this chart was made when the coin was 75 cents a coin. I believe now the coin is over $7 a coin. If we go to Coin Market Cap and look up the Energy coin, it's $8 right now. So if you were staking Energy back when it was 75 cents and you were earning about 4 something a day with Energy, you would be getting all that. You would be getting that back in Energy, and the demand for Energy would go up, which would increase the price. And that's the thing that's different from stocks and cryptos, is that the supply is limited. So although right here it doesn't show the total supply of Energy, which it should. I don't like when it doesn't show the total supply. But if you go to Bitcoin, everyone says, what's the big deal? Well, the total supply is 21 million Bitcoin, right? The market cap is 204 billion. So if you divide this number right here, 204 billion, by this circulating supply right here, you will get this price of Bitcoin. And that's why the price is going so high. And you're not gonna, this max supply right here is gonna release slower and slower and slower and slower. So it's gonna drive, as demand increases, there's not gonna be more Bitcoin being made. There's not going to be more shares just poop out of thin air. Go ahead and buy them. It's like, no, somebody's got to sell them to you. And, as demand goes up, you'll see. Even with gold, we can still find more of it, but you can't get more Bitcoin. So, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Don't forget to ask questions. Hopefully that was simple enough for you. I try to simplify it as much as I can for a lot of beginners, help you guys figure this thing out and how to make money for it. If you want to know more information about proof of stake, just leave a comment and check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Till next time, peace.